And I don't know how fake feel, nigga. Cause all my life I've been a real nigga. Say all my life I've been a real nigga. Yeah, all my life.
Before I begin the video, make sure y'all like, comment, share, and if you want more content like this, including gaming with a side of real talk, subscribe for more. I'm trying to grow. I appreciate you all. And now, onward to the video. Hip-hop has been a part of my life for a very long time now, and there has been rap artists that has disappointed me either by falling off completely musically, their actions outside of the studio being deplorable, or simply shelving themselves with next to no communication to their fans. These artists I am about to name I was a fan of at one point, but not so much anymore. I'll start off with YB and the Mirror. Look, when YB and the Mirror dropped Rubbing Off the Paint, I loved it so much that I had to write my own verse to it back then. I was riding to it in my car. The video was unique yet dope to me. The beat was unique for the time, and his flow, it was still dope to me on there. He also had the look of a super young dude, but he was just saying stuff that made him look like a hitter. He also had other tracks like his Safe remix, bounce out with that, and I Got a Stick. He had more, but the lyrics were hard at the time to me, and I thought Namir would have had a little longevity if he stayed in that lane, but he didn't. Let me clarify, I didn't believe that he was really out here doing what he was saying on record, but his aesthetic of being a super young dude, it was entertaining. I'll just say it like that. It was entertaining, plus he was making decent music back then. However, as years passed on by, things just kept happening that damaged his brand. From Lil Wayne pressing him outside his trailer and Namir allegedly not coming outside after allegedly talking crap, to YBN breaking up leading to Corday, a highly successful member at the time, completely distancing himself from the brand, but also the YBN crew. YBN, Almighty J, and Namir started beefing randomly.
Hey, why you in Houston, nigga?
Man, let's set it up. Look, me and you gonna get in the ring. Listen, me and you gonna get in the ring. And we gonna box it. We gonna box in front of everybody.
Oh,
I'm down for that. I'm ready. I want to get in the ring. I'm down.
Oh, true is
I ain't no gangster shit with you. I don't want to be gangster. Fuck. Hey, listen.
I'm gonna have to put them bitches
listen.
on like a high.
Listen, you like a brother to me. I don't want to be on no gangster shit with you.
None of that.
I want to get in the ring and I want to box.
I'm gonna put you in that blender like how I did last time.
I want to listen.
You know what happened last time?
It sound good. It sound good. Let's do it in front of everybody.
It sound good, nigga. It sound good to me.
Let's do it in front of everybody. I'm with it.
Do it in front of everybody, bro. You one of them type.
Come on, man.
You gonna do it in front of everybody though?
Listen, you like a brother to me. I ain't on no gangster shit with you, nigga. You know I love you, bro. I just want to get in the ring and box.
Yeah, I'ma beat the fuck out you.
I sound good. Let's get it set up.
Beat the shit out you too.
Let's set it up. I'm down.
Set it up, baby. They gonna do that in front of everybody on NC. They gonna do that with the fuck out you. On Not Against the Crib, niggas gonna beat the shit out you in front of your mama, on TV, in front of your dad, in front of your cousin, in front of your uncles, in front of everybody, in front of your homies, all that on Not Against the Crib. What you talking about, kid?
And although I'm pretty sure they made amends, they aren't necessarily as cool as they used to be. Around that time, Namir had dropped his debut album, which had one of the worst songs to ever drop in hip-hop, Soul Train.
If I gave you all my love,
I say, would that make you happy, baby?
would that make you happy?
It don't feel like I'm doing too much.
If I gave you all my love,
It don't feel like we doing too much.
would that make you happy?
It don't feel like we doing too much. It don't feel like we doing too much.
Every time I'm with you.
The song was getting clowned by everybody on the internet and media outlets that knew who he was, and Namir sort of became a joke overnight simply off of this one song. Past all that, the whole gang hopping that he did, I guess going from GD to Crip or Crip to GD.
I went from GD to Crip, it happened.
There is no way on Badu. There is no way.
You joking, bro? You didn't even.
Christ, there is no way you just said. He just admitted.
Look, I can't keep up with all these shenanigans with these people, but nonetheless, that made him look bad as well. And then after not hearing from him for a bit, he pops out with Selena Powell talking about they having a baby. Selena Powell is a well-known industry thought. She would even tell you that, and if she doesn't, the world would tell you that, so there's no denying it. But hold on, that's not even it. Allegedly, she had relations with a young man that goes by the name of Gucci Third Leg.
Who had 50 dicks in their mouth?
The girl I was kissing on Instagram.
Watched her talk about how she had dicks in her mouth. All on every podcast. I just want to know if she really like that Gucci Third Leg nigga shit. Because if she did,
Gucci Third Leg.
boy, ask her about Gucci Third Leg.
Oh no.
What you need to ask her though? That's a serious question.
Oh no.
Wait a second. Nah, I'm on live.
Say, ask her about Gucci Third Leg.
You ain't never say that, bro. You ain't never say that. Don't scare me like that. Don't never in your life scare me like that.
Why are you on this live wilding the fuck out right now?
No. What's the deal?
What do you mean, what's the deal? No, I didn't fuck no Gucci Third Leg. Who the fuck is Gucci Third Leg?
I'm Gucci fourth leg now. That's what I heard.
Boy, nobody told you that. Your retarded little friend in the back said that.
Everybody called me talking about some, yeah, you Gucci third leg and Gucci fourth leg. I'm like,
Bitch,
what the
nobody
fuck do they mean?
is calling you and saying that. Stop playing with me.
Gucci Third Leg was like a semi-pro corn star that was supposed to be spreading the herb among the little industry he was a part of. And the mirror hit Selena raw. So yeah. The mirror is just disappointing. I still check for his drops every once in a while, but it's rare I like anything. Sometimes I can't even finish a song, which is wild because a lot of them are 3 minutes and less. So that's saying something. Okay, next person I'm going to talk about is Dej Loaf. I think Dej Loaf was the most talented female rapper that blew up in the 2010s, and if she wasn't the most talented, she had to be somewhere in the top 3, real talk. She was versatile since she could really rap if she wanted to. Her voice was unique. She's a beautiful woman when she wants to get dolled up, and the music she dropped wasn't and still isn't bad to me. From her Just Do It mixtape all the way down to her album Sell Soul 2, she had some bops through, I want to say, 70% of everything she put out. So why is she disappointing? Well, she should have been so much bigger than she ended up being. She had numerous platinum records that shows off her diversity with songs like Back Up featuring Big Sean, Me, You, and Hennessy featuring Lil Wayne, At the Club featuring Jacquees, No Fear, and many more. All these songs have a different sound, and she was able to sell these off of her talent alone. I know that the 3 out of 4 songs that I named have features, but to be fair, she was the lead artist, and she does have solo platinum records. But I felt like these songs were the perfect example to show y'all how diverse she was if y'all actually looked these songs up or heard them before. It was just weird how she had all this momentum but didn't drop her album until 6 years after Try Me. She had several mixtapes and EPs between that time, but her album was teased since like 2015 or 2016. As a fan, the entire time I was waiting for an album, I was wondering why she wasn't dropping it. I guess it was a label dispute, which, if that's true, that makes the situation even worse. But yeah, she just didn't capitalize on the hype. She has a unique sound and lingo that some artists were biting for years after the fact. But I don't want to say any names. Oh, and Dej Loaf's album Sell Soul 2 was good in my opinion. But by the time she dropped it in late 2020, she had no buzz, and it didn't even chart to my knowledge despite having heavy hitter features such as Gunna, Big Sean, Lil Uzi Vert, and Benny the Butcher. Now we gotta talk about Meek Mill. Meek Millie! Believe it or not, I used to really like Meek Mill. I actually feel, still to this day, that he's super talented. Meek can really rap his ass off, and he really has dropped a classic, timeless record in Dreams and Nightmares. I also knew about him before he got famous and was running around with Cassidy with the nappy braids and battling random Philly rappers on the street. I never liked him more than Beanie Siegel, Cassidy, or Reed Dollaz to name a few, but I still liked him and respected his talent. There's a lot to say on why I don't like Meek like that anymore, from the outside looking in, so I would try not to dwell on things. First off, what is this Meek?
Why are you doing bunny hops, Meek? Because you got your ass beat in tennis. You got your ass beat. Keep going. Count out loud. Count out loud.
And why did this go down with Tekashi?
You said best, nigga. You said yeah, I fuck. You said all y'all niggas.
Yeah, securities bring 6ix9ine over here, huh? What y'all trying to get me locked up?
Weirdo.
What y'all weirdos want to get me locked up? You clown ass nigga. Why the f I even bring that clown over here? What the f wrong with y'all? What y'all trying to get me in trouble? What y'all fight? What y'all trying to get me in trouble? Huh? What y'all niggas?
Yeah, back to back in these colonies and shit. This nigga trying to run up on me and get me locked up.
Now let's rewind. The man lost badly to Drake after starting the beef. Now, I like Drake and I like Meek too at the time, but the way he handled it was wild. First off, he took forever to respond, and by the time he did respond with that "I just wanna know" song, it was pretty underwhelming from the beat to the actual diss. He did try Warpaint with O'Malley, but that was months later, and everybody already moved on from the beef. I was just really disappointed with how he handled it because, like I said, I saw him battling dudes on the street in nappy braids, hungry, and he actually won a lot of them. And you know, the Reed Dollaz, I had Reed Dollaz getting over, but Meek had some good, Meek Mills had some good stuff back then. So when I heard that him and Drake was beefing or about to beef or whatever, I was like, man, this is gonna be an easy dub for Meek Mill. Boy, was I wrong. And then, if that wasn't bad enough, it's the whole matching outfits with Diddy situation and the numerous clips that were circulating regarding that.
Hey, what's up, King son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
There's a lot more. Meek is honestly the biggest disappointment out of Philly in my opinion. Philly is one of my favorite areas for hip hop, so this hits me hard. But it is what it is. Every once in a while I go and listen to some of the tracks I used to play a lot by him, but that's about as far as it goes. Lil Uzi Vert, a Philly rapper like no other, and that is not a compliment. I know I said that Meek is the biggest disappointment out of Philly, but I was just talking about rappers, and I hardly even categorize Lil Uzi Vert as a rapper even back when I listened to him. But if we're counting him, he easily clears Meek Mill. He was dropping catchy hooks with banging beats and some vibrant music videos to go along with it. And I was feeling his music back in 2015, 2016, whatever, that whole time period. I stopped being a fan when he started going overboard with the Luciferianism content in his music and visuals. Now look, I am an artist myself, and yes, I have written some dark stuff before, but that is mainly art to me. I'm not denouncing Yahweh or Yahshua in my day-to-day life, nor am I wearing upside-down crosses or tatting anything demonic on me. Lil Uzi was doing all this, but the second he said this.
Hold on, let me explain something to them real quick. Before everybody starts screaming and saying, oh, like I told y'all earlier, you motherfuckers enter the rapture. And if ain't nobody flying up to heaven right now, obviously all y'all motherfuckers going to hell. Right with me. So, let's get it. Oh, you already here. I'm so sorry. You can't get out. You're stuck. It's over. You heard the song a million times and you didn't even know. That's up, but I still love you anyway.
After I saw this clip, I removed all his music from my playlist and deleted it from my hard drive. I never looked back. It's wild how people still go to his shows, and he was one of, if not still one of, the biggest rap artists out, selling thousands, like hundreds of thousands, or the first week or whatever. But he gets no play from me. And the only reason why I know that is because I'm subscribed to academics and I don't watch all his streams, but I see headlines. Oh, such and such sold such and such first week. That's how I be knowing. Yeah. Last but definitely least, we got Remy Ma. Believe it or not, I was a fan of Remy Ma since the OG Terror Squad days when she was rapping on Lean Back, Lean Back, Lean Back, and Take Your Own. Also, I loved her rap performance against Lady Luck in the mid-2000s during their battle in Fight Club. And also, despite really liking Nicki Minaj since I grew up with the whole Young Money and Cash Money thing or whatever, I was still banging that Sheether diss, and I still think that's the hardest diss track that a female rapper ever dropped across all eras. Like that junk is crazy from start to finish. The Ether beat went crazy with those lyrics. It was perfect for it. And I was going back and replaying it randomly because it was super dope to me. And I might play it today now that I'm thinking about it. To take it a step further, I thought her making a battle rap league for women at first was a good move for battle rap since she started booking great matchups for the culture. But like most perceived to be great people, her reputation will forever be damaged. And that's because of how she did Papoose. Papoose is her husband that held her down for years, even while she was in prison for 6 years for banging a friend for $1,000 or so. Yes, a mere $1,000. She had kids, man. But anyway, past all that, while she was locked away, Papoose visited her every day and even took care of the kids she didn't have with him like they were his own. Papoose was also bubbling around the same time Cassidy was. You know, when Cassidy was dropping Hotel and I'm a Hustler and my Drink and my Two-Step around that era. He was dropping a top 5 freestyle of all time in my opinion, which was Alphabetical Slaughter with the late, great DJ K-Slay. Rest in peace. Around this time, he was on the very successful Touch It remix by Busta Rhymes featuring, you know, of course, Papoose, Lloyd Banks, Rod Digger, DMX, and a couple others. I'm only bringing this to light since Papoose noticeably fell back out of the spotlight after Remy got locked up, and nobody really knew what was going on at first until he admitted it in interviews.
So Papoose is here, and let's get right to it, man. Remy's on the way home.
Yeah, man. It's a wonderful thing, man. It's been a long time coming, you know what I'm saying? 6 years. She be home in July.
And what's the climate? Because I know a lot of times when you're getting out, you don't want people to know specifics because inside they start trying to hate a little bit and cause a little.
Yeah.
So we don't want to get into specifics, right?
Yeah, we can't get into too much detail, but we can say that she coming home. She in the best shape of her life, you know what I'm saying, mentally and physically. Yeah. She got that degree in there, you know what I'm saying? She focused, man. And for me, you know, being who I am, and people know that I was the closest thing to her, the energy is incredible. Because a lot of her fans come to me, you know what I'm saying? Yo, Pat, what's up? So the energy is incredible. A lot of people in the industry, you know what I mean, and in the game, period, reaching out.
Excited.
So, you know, just some of the people that I see her having conversations with, I'm just happy to see that.
So do you never hear the story of the husband, the man that holds down the woman? Mm-hmm. You don't hear that story too often.
Nah, you don't, because it don't happen.
Well, let me ask you though, I'm sure y'all had problems though. Like, I mean, I'm sure, you know, y'all as married people do, all married people. How did y'all deal with just your normal relationship? You know, because sometimes just being apart, being distant causes problems. Yeah. Sometimes, you know, not communicating as frequently causes problems. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's all different factors that go into that. How'd y'all navigate that?
I mean, life without problems is not real. You understand what I'm saying? But our problems, the positive side of our relationship and us being together, it always outweighs the negative. So that's how you know when you got something special. And as far as you talking about, you know, you never really see the men holding the females down, I'm gonna elaborate on that. So you got a lot of dudes who do bids and they cry and they kick and they scratch about how, females is disloyal, they don't hold you down. But when I go to the visiting floor in the penitentiary to visit my homies, it's full of females visiting them. But when I go visit Rim, it's empty And it's not because the females in these dudes' lives are becoming incarcerated, because they incarcerated. The jail is packed with females. Dudes don't even show up, don't show them no love. The most you'll see is a mother or a grandmother, but you won't see a boyfriend or a husband or.
She admitted it as well, which brings me to my next point. She publicly cheated on Papoose. There's been speculation from people saying that Papoose wasn't as perfect as the media says. But in this world and era, I have seen men get torn down to bring a woman up even if she was wrong. So I take all that with a grain of salt, since nobody besides Pat, Remy, and Yahweh above all else will ever know the real unfiltered truth about their marriage. But from the outside looking in, there were no hiccups on Papoose' part. And nobody said anything bad about him until Remy started crashing out after she cheated. So take that as you will. So long story short, Remy cheated on Papoose with a battle rapper named Easy the Black Captain. The situation happened sometime last year and Papoose was quiet. However, Papoose has been seen out and about with Clarissa Shields, a very successful pro boxer in her own right, and Remy crashed out acting offended when she was already stepping out on Papoose anyway. It just looks bad for Remy. The signs were there. She was posting thirst traps on IG where I could have sworn I saw her lips through some fabric, and I'm not talking about the ones on her face during the pandemic. Real talk. I just don't respect disloyalty. The whole situation is beyond messy, and she looks the worst in the situation. I saw her saying stuff like, she posted memes with, this dude with his legs behind his head, and saying this is how Papoose liked it when she used to, you follow me. But to be real, that made her look even worse. And I'm just giving you an example. She was saying some wild stuff like that. That was just like, wow, so this dude held you down for years, took care of your kids, made sure you were straight. And this is how you really gonna do him publicly, by alleging that he likes his booty played with. And then among other things, like, obviously DV. But I ain't gonna go into all that. It was just like everything she was saying just made her look extremely bad, because for years, Papoose was bigging her up in interviews. I'm pretty sure he even had freestyle saying how much he loved her. There was nobody publicly coming out saying, yeah, I'm sleeping with Papoose. Nothing like that. She was the first one to do that. So, like I said, I don't know. She's just like the worst kind of woman to me. I've had bad experiences with women, so it's just like she reminds me a lot of them. You hold them down, do whatever you can, and in the end, they just kick you in your ass. That's just what it is. But yeah, that's. Hold on. There's another point. To add the cherry on top, Papoose and Fat Joe were beefing right before Remy went to jail. From what I understand, Papoose was sticking up for Remy and got jumped by Terror Squad in the process.
That's why I punched you in your face, you fat motherfucker. Brooklyn. Papoose. East Coast, tell Joe to shoot me a fair one. West Coast, tell Joe to shoot me a fair one. Down south, tell Joe to shoot me a fair one. When I say shoot Pap, y'all say a fair one. Shoot Pap, 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 a fair one. I heard Fat Joe try to say he ain't get snubbed. Somebody put something in his mouth, my zipper stuck. His fat fingers cover the mic when he rap. So when he on stage, you hear a lot of feedback. Man, I hit hard as a dick, believe that. Even Fat Joe was forced to lean back. This ain't Hatton and Floyd, this ain't the Giants versus the Patriots. Hov and Nas, Beanie Siegel against Jadakiss. More like Obama versus Hillary, nothing. Unintelligent black man against a woman. Baby, your grandfather, you bastard. You Lil Wayne's son, he should claim you on his taxes. Your manager Macho is so arrogant and lame. Stupid ass scarecrow, he looking for some brains. Calican DJ, he trash with his hands. All washed up, a rusty ass tin man. The new Terror Squad is too ugly for a photo. They two bitches, they like Dog D and Toto. Punched you dead in your face, now you keep whining. Always act tough, but you the cowardly lion. So tell me how you gonna try to front on the guard when your whole team straight off for the Wizard of Oz. Put 'em up, put 'em up. You looking for some courage? You should've had Geico insurance. In Miami, they shot your car. Poor little bitch. I guess now you need the Geico listen. And you got robbed for your TS chain. You tried to buy it back. Ain't that some BS, man?
He even made a whole song about it. You know, look up Papoose Shoot Me a Fair One. I'm pretty sure that's what it was called. How did Remy repay Pap when she got out of prison? By running around with Fat Joe and doing music with him, of course. The beef is squashed from what I know of since they have taken pictures together, but it was still a bad look to me then, and from what I know of Remy now publicly, it is certainly still a bad look now. In fact, she looks even worse. And that's about it. I'm tired of talking about these people. Cause they just they disappointed me. All of them, everybody I listed, mad talented. It's just certain things that they did, you know, outside of music or even with their music, you know, that just rub me the wrong way, and it's a shame, you know. But yeah, I had more artists that let me down throughout the years, but I thought 5 would be enough. If you want to see me name 5 more rappers or artists in general that let me down and turn me off as a fan, let me know down below. Not really sure when this video will go out, but happy holidays to everybody. Be safe and spend time with your loved ones. Much love, everybody. Face signing out.